Now everybody can talk about it on a different level and talk about all these different animes and still compare it to animes we had back in the day.
I feel like even the main, like the pop media, most people, even like rappers, you got Megan Thee Stallion, you got big people, even accepting anime in its, in its actual form. We getting bigger movies. Like I said, I wasn't really big into anime back in the day, but I don't remember movies being in anime like that.
Dragon Ball Z, Pokemon, Attack on Titan. We have Death Note, Full Metal Alchemist, belts. Like that. That's a golden age.
Everything is starting to look the same. All the anime that's coming out now that are like indie, if you will, underground, it's all the same stuff. It's either an isekai or it's a character that's overpowered for no reason.
All right, y'all are done crying in the comment section, but we're back with another video. And in this video, we're going to be talking about anime is dying and it's your fault. We're going to catch you in this video. Has anime peaked or are we in the golden age right now? Let's get right into it. I'm not going to lie. I'll kick it off. I don't think that we're in the golden age right now. It's too much going on with these studios, too much drop in quality when it comes to the animes that are coming out right now. And then there's too many blunders for me to call this the golden age in general. A golden age, I'm thinking of like all positives, like probably 80s, 2000s, even like the 2010s, everything was kind of hitting for real. But when we're looking at quality control when it comes to like Jujutsu Kaisen Season 2, even though it was enjoyable, it has some quality control issues. And I'm curious to see why y'all would call this the golden age when we have blunders like that, or we see the debacle with like Attack on Titan in the finale. That's golden? Yeah, get in there.
You want to take it in?
Say something, damn it.
I mean, I was letting my boy finish his, finish his spiel.
Let him get all he needs
to
say
like
after
that man's swinging. I ain't gonna lie, but I can understand why he say that. But I feel like the reason why I feel like it's in this golden age is because of how anime is being accepted throughout everything. I feel like before anime wasn't really accepted. I feel like you were the kid running around in the hallway with your Naruto run. You were getting cooked.
You were a nerd. Say it how it is.
You feel what I'm saying?
You were a nerd.
No, I mean, of course not. But I'm just saying, like, I feel like now that anime is more accepted, more mainstream, I feel like even the main, like the pop media, most people, even like rappers, you got Megan Thee Stallion, you got big people, even accepting anime in its, in its actual form. We getting bigger movies. Like I said, I wasn't really big into anime back in the day, but I don't remember movies being in anime like that. You get Jujutsu Kaisen got a movie. I think Chainsaw Man got a movie coming out. I think My Hero had multiple movies. One Piece. So I feel like in the golden age, even with the blunders and stuff, I feel like every golden age, even if everything is hitting, it's still gonna have some flops here and there. I feel like there's definitely some flops back in the day too, or in that area that we talking about too.
Khalil, you making faces? What you got?
Yeah, I was about to say.
He had to throw that in there just to make sure. I mean, yeah, we got some flops, but I mean that don't mean it's bad. That's exactly what that means. I'm gonna tell you why. As far as it being the golden age in anime, I can understand why people would say that because we have so many different projects going on and they're pumping everything out at a very alarming rate, which is, it's good for content, but it's bad for quality because you don't hear too many people talking about how awesome a variety of animes are. It's like everyone's talking about Sakamoto Days. The adaptations from some of the epic panels to how it looks in the episode, it's night and day. Like they're supposed to have epic shading. Like when the sniper's over his shoulder, it's kind of just bland. It's like the dude just stood there. It's not epic. It isn't awesome. Certain things it's like they have a problem with giving the people what they want. Meanwhile, like Mike said, back in the 2010s and all that, you had peak Naruto, you had Bleach going on, and then of course, you had One Piece back when when they started to really put effort into One Piece in the studios, Marineford, et cetera, et cetera. To me, it pales in comparison now to then.
And let me piggyback because Khalil not putting
I'm
belt
gonna let you go.
ass like I think he should, because it's not just
Hey.
those. It's Dragon Ball Z, Pokemon, Attack on Titan. We have Death Note, Full Metal Alchemist, belts. Like that. That's a golden age. And when you have to think of something bad like from that era, you have to actually like think like which one was bad. You can probably name a lot more good back then than you can name the bad. And of course the bad apples are, you know, they fall furthest from the tree, yada yada yada. But there's no real anime out right now that's pulling a global audience like right now. You know, the last time there was really an anime that was pulling a global audience, I would say, is Attack on Titan. But like My Hero Academia, nah, that's
You
cool.
sure?
Shoot.
I don't know about
That's
that
cool.
actually. If you
It's
give me a
bad,
moment
but
to
it's
cut in-
pulling.
No. I will actually cut in for this one. You can hate it all you want, but it was actually proven and shown that My Hero Academia was actually one of the most popular animes of 2024, along with Solo Leveling. Like, it was getting a lot of money. That's why it constantly kept getting movies. That's one of the animes y'all can hate it as much as you want,
2024.
but it was getting movies nonstop, more than Jujutsu Kaisen. Demon Slayer was another thing that brought that pawn of the golden age also. I do want to make it known that, yes, like back in the day, we had, you know, Naruto, Bleach, and Dragon Ball Z, but because of how much more popular anime has gotten as a whole, it allowed the anime production to get more money, which is why we get Dragon Ball Diamond, which is why One Piece episodes are looking as far as they are, which is why we get Bleach to finally come back after being on a long hiatus after all them years. They even said 2024, the manga, we're now finally reaching out to different countries for like anime ideas. Like Solo Leveling was the most streamed anime in 2024. That was a manga from Korea, but people accepted it so much and it's getting a season 2 and people are still talking about it. It literally crashed Crunchyroll's servers because of how fire one of the recent episodes were, along with Dragon Ball Daima, when we had, you know, spoiler territory, the transformation of Goku come back that we all were waiting for all these years. Like, there's anime has gotten hey, look, I'm just saying, the people are all eating and everybody's enjoying it. Also, the last thing, translation.
Wait. You about to leave something. The people are all enjoying it. How about the people who are making all this garbage anime that's coming out, like the overworked and underpaid workers? Like, help the people at MAPPA. We talk about a golden age. They're slaves. All right.
That is a problem.
Talk about it.
Talk
about it. No, that's a part of the golden age. We didn't hear about this back in the day when they weren't getting built to how the stuff is coming out now is so popcorn entertainment, almost like a TikTok. Well, compared to TikTok, it's quick, fast entertainment that's getting forgotten about in a year or two. And then the people are overworking just to get the product out, and then people don't really care about it. Just like, when the last time you heard somebody talk about Dr. Stone? Nobody cares about it no more.
2 seasons ago.
I mean,
2 seasons ago.
Four right now.
To piggyback off of, they're on 4 or 5 now, and to piggyback off what you were saying, Mike, as far as like everything's just oversaturated, and we even talked about it. Everything is starting to look the same. All the anime that's coming out now that are like indie, if you will, underground, it's all the same stuff. It's either an isekai or it's a character that's overpowered for no reason. Now, some of them pull it off great. You know, how I got reincarnated as a slime. I'll give you that. Although their movie was trash, they make slime work. And it's just unfortunate because anime has so much potential, but it's like they're going the Marvel direction. They're trying to put out too much at once, and they have no sense of what they want to do with it.
And so, to that point, I'll give you that. Like, when it comes to like the animators being put to work belt to ass, I get that. But it's the reason why that is the case. Relax. Is because anime is so popular right now. That is why, because back in the day, there were only a certain number of anime that were good enough to continuously get episodes. Everybody else didn't care about them. I don't know about that's not considered the golden age to me. I felt like that was the starting to where anime is more accepted. Everybody can watch it. More conversations have talked about it. We held it dear because it was like only a certain selective people knew about it. Now everybody can talk about it on a different level and talk about all these different animes and still compare it to animes we had back in the day.
I think it's better. to call this era like the awakening. So I think calling this era more of an awakening age makes more sense, because then it applies to like what Ant was saying, where it's more accepted because people are awake. Maybe there's so much more stuff out, there's so much more butt, and there's some good things that slip through too. And I think that's an awakening for people. But I think just quality wise, like if I'm looking at era for era, like the best era that has movies or the best era that has TV shows, I would still say those old phenomenons are still making influence, like a Pokemon. Kids still love Pokemon. Naruto, kids still love Naruto. One Piece is still that drug that's going to bring people over the hill, and a lot of those are from the past, and I'm not giving this era credit just because they're more awoke and they're more ways to view it, because again, a lot of the ones that are coming out in this era, nobody's going to care. It's like Demon Slayer, nobody's rushing for when that's coming back. No one cares.
I don't know about that. That joint still has people going to
You
the
like
movie
ReZero.
theater.
Stop it.
First off, don't hate on me when ReZero has another season. So I'm just
All
saying.
right, they gonna start
But-
arguing, but that's a normal thing here. We're right at time actually, so it's a good stopping point. Y'all let us know. Do y'all think that anime is in the golden era, or do you think that the golden era has passed and it's over? Regardless, it's your fault, and we're gonna catch you in the next video. Like, comment, subscribe.
Like, comment, subscribe.
Peace.
Only takes 1 second. Make sure you do it.
All right.